I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday morning, July 23rd. More big, slow-moving tropical downpours across the state today as the wet summer of 2013 continues. Let's go to some of the Skycam shots. These were captured at about 5 o'clock this morning. That's the Coleman Skycam, pouring rain. At that point, visibility very restricted. That's the Hamilton Skycam, same thing, rain falling there. Thought we checked the Gulf Shore Skycam. It's quiet. Down there, you'll be dodging a few showers and storms each day for the rest of this week. But remember, that's, kind of typical. We'll say about 4 to 6 hours of sun each day between the storms, with highs in the 80s on the immediate coast. Ooh, the old northwest flow aloft. Those can be tricky. I mean, storms could get going over South Dakota and Nebraska and just roll down in here in any hour of the day or night. So that's why we're not saying afternoon and evening in this pattern. In fact, look at here, pre-dawn storms. That's 5:08 this morning. I mean, that lightning is almost nonstop over northwest Alabama, from near Eldridge and Carbon Hill up to Hamilton. Other strong storms are developing pretty quickly over Blount and Cullman counties up around Holly Pond, and those are rolling east-southeast, and those could happen at any hour of the day or night. There's a watch warning map this morning. Flash flood watches upper parts of the northeast United States. That would include New York City. And also flash flood watches continue out west for parts of Utah, Nevada, and California as the summer monsoon continues out there. Got the standard slight risk of severe weather today north and west of Alabama. That would include places like Wichita, Kansas City, St. Louis, Little Rock, and just north of Memphis. Tomorrow, no formal risk, just the 5% possibilities over northwest Alabama. Rain for the next 5 days. And I don't think this map's any good for us. This is valid through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. The bigger rains are showing up there along Interstate 40 from Memphis back over toward Oklahoma City. But, hey, Montgomery had 3.7 inches of rain yesterday. And this morning, some locations are getting 2 inches up in northwest Alabama. So, just kind of scratch that. But clearly, after tomorrow, we'll have a couple of dry days on Thursday and Friday, we're thinking, for the most part. Tropics heating up a little bit. Got the wave off the coast of Africa. It's very disorganized. I know the Circle guys have a 40% chance of this thing developing. It's going to be a slow go. A lot of problems. Number one, this thing is huge, and it takes a long time for a wave that large to, spin down into a tight circulation. And the other problem is a lot of dry air surrounding this. Big old dust layer came off the African coast earlier this week, so it's going to take a while. Models carry it west-northwest. Most models have it north of the Leeward Islands in 5 days. And, at that point, it has the option of recurving into the open Atlantic or trying to come over maybe toward the east coast of the U.S. But we have no idea what's going to happen at this point. There's the intensity guidance. Most models do ramp it up to a tropical storm here in a few days. So we'll keep an eye on that. I believe the D storm this year is Dorian. That would get the name Dorian if it develops. We'll check modeling. This is the OZGFS, valid at 1 o'clock local time this afternoon. This is at 500 millibars, and there's the northwest flow aloft. Upper high over Salt Lake City. And you can see the winds coming from northwest to southeast, pushing the storms down this way. So we'll expect scattered to numerous showers and storms. Here's a high-res NAM. This is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Looks a little wet, doesn't it? So, again, just be ready for more of the heavy downpours. But the sun should break out in between the showers and storms. And, again, highs today should be only in the 80s. The GFS is clueless. It's got us up in the low 90s. That's not going to happen. The GFS thought we'd be in the low 90s yesterday, and at mid-afternoon it was like 72 in Birmingham. All right, now tomorrow the storm should become a little more scattered in nature. They will still be out there. Clearly, we should have some rain at times tomorrow, maybe a little more scattered. Upper 80s are likely. And then Thursday, hey, nothing showing up. All 67 Alabama counties dried 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon on the high-res NAM. And we'll lean in that direction in the forecast. The high should be getting up there toward 90 with a good deal of sunshine. And Friday looks pretty dry. And understand, I'm not saying the chance of rain is 0. We're just saying most places dry. And if showers do pop up, they'll be few and far between. The high on Thursday and Friday should be around 90. That's still below average, but closer to where we ought to be in late July. I mean, this is the hottest time of the year, typically. All right, weekend fans. Let's take a look. This is Saturday. Look at that big trough developing over the east, ridging in the west, and down below that, a surface boundary pushes down in here, big one, 1022 millibar high over Minnesota. I mean, this almost looks like fall or something. And based on this, with the surface boundary coming in, we'll have to mention an increased chance of showers and storms Saturday. And no, it won't rain all day, but it should rain at least a time or two. Maybe a good downpour involved in that. So be ready to dodge some raindrops on Saturday. And then Sunday, goodness, I don't want to say cooler, but a nice drier continental air mass moves in here. If this is right, Sunday would be mostly sunny and less humid. Highs only in the 80s. Same thing Monday. Monday morning, we'd be well down in the 60s if this is right. I mean, now it's going to feel nice, a nice touch of fall Monday morning, and Tuesday we stay dry. So a chance to dry out if this is right, and we're leaning in this direction Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. This is very anomalous for the end of July with cooler nights and lower humidity. How about them apples? Let's check the end of the forecast, August 7th. Heat bubble, 594 heat out west, nice trough over the east, and again, another dry air mass trying to push in here. And no sign of any really, really super-duper excessively hot weather. That's it for the Weather Extreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock Central Time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.